Hola chicos! Our lesson for today is how to use in, on, and at properly in a sentence. The use of these prepositions is one of the most common mistakes of native Spanish speakers, since in Spanish, prepositions in, on, and at only translate to their preposition en. But don't worry, today I will show you where the confusion lies and how to use in, on, and at properly in a sentence. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, prepositions show time, direction, location, or introduce an object. Now let's begin with the preposition in. So use in with spaces. For example, in a room, in a building, in a park, in a garden. Or with bodies of water. For example, in the water, in the sea, in a river. Use in with lines. For example, in a row, in a line, in a queue. Now let's talk about the preposition on. So we use the preposition on with surface. For example, on the ceiling, on the wall, on the floor, on the table. Or with small islands. For example, I stayed on Maui, Hawaii last summer. We also use on with directions. For example, straight on your left, on your right. But remember, we say in the middle or in the center. Now for the preposition at, we use it with places. For example, at the door, at the bus stop, at the cinema, at the end of the street. We also use it with places on a page. For example, at the top of the page, at the bottom of the page. But remember, we say in the top left, in the top right, or in the bottom left, in the bottom right. We use at with groups of people. For example, at the back of the class or at the front of the class. It is important to note that we say in a corner of the room, in the front, or in the back of a car. We also say at the front, at the back of buildings or groups of people. And lastly, we can say on the front or on the back of a piece of paper. Well, this is all for now. I hope that you have learned something new today here on my English channel, exclusively for the Latinos, only at masterenglish@latam.com. See you later!